Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I'm checking out this device right here, the LeapMotion module. Now, I purchased one of these really reasonably recently. I actually had one a long time ago, but it's stuck in a storage box somewhere, and having seen what UltraLeap is now capable of at CES, I wanted to revisit. So I picked one up just this past weekend. Also came with a VR mount. I'll do a quick unboxing so I can see what's involved and jump into some of the experiences that you can use on a desktop PC with the LeapMotion module. And I'm actually going to be using the older version 2 software so you can see kind of what LeapMotion was all about when it first came out. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing of the LeapMotion module. So this is the LeapMotion module box. This is the same box that this thing is shipped in for 7 or 8 years, and it is the same sensor that's been shipping for 7 or 8 years as well. I just picked this up brand new yesterday, but it's old stock. It does say on the first tab here, "Welcome to a whole new world." It's got the activation setup information and to visit leapmotion.com/support for further support. Again, activate at leapmotion.com/setup for the actual sensor itself. And this is, of course, a removable overlay on the top of the LeapMotion sensor. Then underneath this plastic, it's fairly simplistic. You've just got 2 sets of cables bundled together here. One is a little bit shorter than the other, but they are both USB-A to USB micro B3. So those are definitely useful as well, in addition to the sensor. And then you've got the LeapMotion Important Information Guide. This important information guide includes all the details about proper handling, disposal and recycling information, compliance, software license agreements, warranty, you name it. It's even got an old address here in San Francisco for LeapMotion. And that's pretty much the extent of the LeapMotion controller contents. So we are now post-unboxing. I've installed the LeapMotion module. It's sitting in front of my laptop right now, hopefully giving me the full tracking range I need for my hands. And the software I downloaded is the version 2 version of the LeapMotion software, which is older software that's primarily used for desktop applications. So the first thing it says to do is tip number 1, LeapMotion Basics, launch the playground. So let's give that a shot. Alright, so at the present time we have our hands, put a head on the robot, okay? So now the robot has a pink head. Now we're gonna go grab for that yellow block right there. I feel like I need my hands to be in a certain spot for them to work. It's not super one-to-one. But there's the yellow robot. Let's try the right hand out. I really want to get the... Oh! Killed the pink robot. Heh. It's easier to pick up the robots than it is the boxes. That's funny. So, they're knocked out a bit. Let's give this one the green. Or I'm sorry, the pink. Wow, they're both fighting over the yellow head here. Let's do... Right, there's the yellow head. And the thing that I'm having a lot of trouble with is navigating. This is very clunky compared to the software that I was able to use at CES. Was much, much easier to track with. So for example, I'm having a lot of trouble just picking up this pink cube. But there it goes. Now I've got all 4 robots. Now here's our hands with a flower. Now we can brush our hands against and pluck a petal. Our right hand, for some reason, just doesn't want to be as cooperative as the left. The left hand seems to be pretty decent with the pinching and dragging and disappearing. And that'll be that, I think. Again, not as sophisticated hand tracking as I expect. It might just be because of how I have the LeapMotion in front of me as well. I'll click on Kyoto. Alright, so Kyoto is by Funktronic Labs. They've made some fantastic games, like Fuji is the most recent, actually. And they want us to grab the seed, okay? And that actually worked pretty well. So, again, the hand tracking is a little bit better in this application. Wow. You can feel across the tops of this tree. And this app is called Kyoto. Am I supposed to grab for that? I'm wondering. No, it's just a shooting star, okay? Ah, it does want me to grab the star, okay. Well, let's go for the star here. Oh, that's cool. And now we've moved the star into the plant. Let's grab another star. Yes. That is sweet. And again, it depends on the range, and I don't feel like I'm getting the right amount of range from the LeapMotion sensor. I feel like it should be a little bit further out. Let's grab this star. Yeah, so now we're going to check out Dropcord. Now, Dropcord is actually the first thing I ever played. It's by Double Fine. It's the first thing I ever played using a LeapMotion module. Way, way, way back at the first PAX I ever attended. So here's your hands. I want you to point at both. And now you're basically just tilting. So the game is now paused. I'm not sure why it paused. I didn't do that. So we completed a verse. Yeah. So that's our track, and that's Dropcord. This is essentially the same thing that I played way, way, way a long time ago. But yeah, having the LeapMotion up above the laptop definitely helps with the range. Makes it much, much better. Alright, so this next app is called Escape Velocity. We're gonna do some movement. Let's do Mothership Guts first here. Okay. I'm gonna do a single player, which means just one hand. And then how to play, you just move back and forth, up and down. Using a weapon, you're just firing with one hand, it looks like. Afterburners, you're moving back, okay. Hull repair, invincible, and so forth, okay. And you collect stars to increase your score, so let's try it. Whoa. Let's get that hull repair. So this game is available to 2 players. You can actually use the 2 hands to control 2 players, which is pretty cool. It's the first game I saw in the gallery that actually enabled 2 players, 1 for each hand, essentially. Missed that hull repair. I need it. There we go. Hull repaired. I love how there's different paths here. That's so cool. So I have to say, both Dropcord and Escape Velocity have been a ton of fun so far. And we've died. So, alright, so it says place hand above the LeapMotion module. Here we go. Move your hand around to shoot, okay? And this feels pretty good. It's almost like I'm playing against the anti-Tetris here. Love the music too. And again, I'm playing through this whole game, controlling it using only my hand. And for now, I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what this little sensor can do in a desktop application. So my next video will be focused more on using the LeapMotion with this VR developer kit, or at least with a VR headset attached by tape or Velcro or something of that nature. I'm not sure what headset I'll use yet, but I wanted to give an idea of how LeapMotion works with your hands hovering above the sensor. Next time, of course, the sensor will be mounted kind of like this, and I'll be using my hands in front of it, which is also how different headsets, even in location-based experiences, work. So for example, using the LeapMotion at the Void as an example, they have hand tracking that's based off of LeapMotion as well. So a couple of things about this particular video and the experiences that I showed. The experiences I showed here are using the version 2 SDK and drivers for the LeapMotion. Those have since been very outdated, but I wanted to show them off so you can compare and contrast when I make my next LeapMotion video, which will probably not be the next video that I make. But that video I'm going to use the most recent version 4 Orion SDK, so you can see the difference. And most of the VR applications and the newer applications that are coming out for LeapMotion do use that Orion version 4 SDK. Hope you've enjoyed this video and this quick look at the LeapMotion module. I wanted to highlight the module first before I go into VR with it, and kind of show a little bit about what it does. Obviously the placement of the module makes a big difference, because anything I was trying to do above the module wouldn't work when it was against the rest of my laptop, which was interesting to me. I will be back with more VR content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back real soon.